Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for the 6th round in the 2020 Series Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport. Now we are racing at the Nurburgring Grand Prix for 10 laps, and we are going in to have a regular Group 4 category. We'll get started. Since we took part by having a one-make race by using the Lamborghini Huracan Group 4, it was a lot of good excitement out there. So this one I had to get ready to go by having 2 required tires, including a grid start with a false start check. So gonna make sure to be strategized to be prepared. So I'm about to use the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport 2016 with my Toll Drama Self Rep on it with the UDRS livery variant. So this one might have that balanced performance regulations will be organized to get ready, because this will might have a good chance to be on a good clean race will get settled. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want with the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the race, and let's begin. The 2020 Series of the Nations Cup is about, so here we go. We're about to be going over for having a Group 4 category to be in the different car brands, so let's get started. Smoking Fast MJ takes on first place in the Land Evo Final Edition Group 4. Resort Crab takes second place in the Renault Sport Megane Trophy. Third place is myself in the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport with the UDRS livery with my Toll Drama Self Rep. No Skillation is now taking on 4th place. Here's Ningling PR takes on 5th place in the McLaren 650S Group 4. Cosmic Drifter 3 takes 6th place in the Alfa Romeo 4C. 7th place is Dre Hope is now going on to have the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final Edition Group 4. Max LP80 Wheel takes on 8th place in the Land Evo Final Edition Group 4. SE Stick is now taking on 9th place in the Alfa Romeo 4C. And here's 10th place driver R4M 928 GT is about to get ready to go. The 11th place driver Street Harasmi is now going in. It looks like Whoopi 7913 takes on 12th place in the Lamborghini Huracan. Action P is now taking on 13th place in the Renault Sport Megane Trophy. And here's Tahoe is now going in 14th place in the Subaru WRX Group 4. Onion 315 SX takes 15th place in the Toyota 86 Group 4. And here's Puffbird in the GT by Sit and Run Group 4 in 16th place. BB6 Ferry takes 17th place in the Alfa Romeo 4C Group 4. Monster Evo 1 is now going in the HKS livery of the Toyota 86 Group 4. Hot Design is now taking on 19th place in the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport. And here's the last place driver, Christian HRL 72 in the Ferrari 458 Italia. So get ready, you guys. This wheel might have a grid start with a false start check, so keep in hold of the brakes until we're about to be taking the standby for only 5 seconds before we're about to get the green light for go. So be very careful out there, because the first turn is going to be very tough. So make sure do your best out there and try not to make any full contact, because this is how everybody really wants this for having a lot of that moment out there. So here we go. We're about to hit the green light for go, and we are underway for having a nice clean race to be in the 6th round of the Nations Cup. So let's do it. Very good solid formation onto the first turn. So it looks like several drivers just barely took single hits if they really want to avoid it. Okay, looks like that was a pretty tough first corner to be going right in. It looks like this is going to be having Ningling PR is now going in onto 4th place. McLaren is taking on for having the chase to reach up onto Alfa Romeo in third place. Resort Crabs taking the lead, and Smoking Fast MJ is about to be in second place. But looks like this is going to be pretty hard. Oh man, looks like there he goes. Smoking Fast MJ just barely lost off the track, and now this will might lead up for only top 3 drivers will be going in to take the battle. No Kaladian is now going in onto 5th place to pass me on to 4th place. But this is going to have to going over onto the next turn. Going to have to keep a good pressure on the mid-engine layout. This is going to be a lot of thrilling of an excitement for having a regular Group 4 category since the last round. Coming over onto the S-curves to be reached up onto medium hill climbing slope. But this is going to have to take a little bit more elevation to be well distanced up to be keeping up onto a nice performance. Make that next turn onto the left, and going right over to the right. Stall formation on the inside will be taking the full straights to be reached up onto the chicane. Just gonna have to keep going by the pace. It looks like Cosmic Drifter 3 is now going into second place. This will might have to lead up for Resort Crabs to be in first place because he's going to be ready to defend it. So here comes the chicane. This will might have a good solid clean turn. Proceed onto the final corner to be at the hairpin. So this will lead up at the end of the first lap. Now going over to take the second lap for only 8 more to go. But this race is going to be a very perfect timing that this will might give a good over 20 minutes of a total time of the distance to see it. So now we're in the second lap. I hope this will might have to do my best out there to be in the top 5 position, viewers. This is going to have to take a good solid clean turn to be in the first turn. Just going to have to catch up on to No Lechion in 4th place. So this is going to have to catch up onto Ningling PR in 3rd place in the McLaren 650S Group 4. But this is going to happen a one good chase to getting closer by the range of a close range dip. Very good solid clean turn. No effect on the penalty. So this one might need to keep it well monitored, check on it. Coming in onto that next corner. Keep it nice and smooth, and just going to get a little bit close in on to the 4th place driver. Ningling PR is now going to have to take that good defense. Coming along for having a new standard set of a fastest lap time for Resort Crabs by having a 2 minute and 9.990 seconds. Now that was going to be a very good out there whenever he's going to have to try to keep up the good limit. But this is going to have to take for only a long distance to see how a Renault Sport Megane Trophy could probably might be able to win. But luckily the Alfa Romeo could probably have to be in second place whenever he's going to be getting closer to first. So here comes the battle of third place. Has definitely might be reached its way to be on the conclusion starts. I hope this is going to be good to see how No Lechion is now taking on in 4th place. Gonna have to keep it up because Ningling PR could probably have to take a long defense out there, but this one might take that upper hand position. Looks like he's going in, and looks like this one might give a little length of the distance to be coming close for only nearby away. Gonna have to take the last turn, but this is gonna have to go in closer at the end of the second lap. Proceed onto the third lap, and this is gonna have a new usual set time for only 6.339 seconds. Smoking Fast MJ just beat Resort Crabs' record. So he's going in to take a new lap time by only a 0.194 seconds. Now that was going to be pretty remarkable out there because he's currently on to 7th place. He can probably do his best out there in his Land Evo Group 4. Taking an all-wheel drive to be on the track at the Nurburgring could be dealing with several mid-engine Group 4 cars will be going in by having a lot of racing simulation techniques according to Team Emperor's racing skills from Initial D. Well, maybe this was definitely might be going in to see how Smoking Fast MJ. I bet he can probably have to go with Simulation 3 if he has to come up with a good technique that he's just going to have to do it. So now he's moving on to 6th place by catching up onto Dre Hope in 7th place. So that was definitely might be a very good overtake. So it looks like this is going to be having a good battle continues on for No Lechion and Ningling PR in 3rd and 4th place. Gonna have to stay well defended for myself to be in 5th place. Only 2.2 seconds in the gap distance behind, while Smoking Fast MJ is about to be coming in at any minute. Just going to keep a good reminding, folks, taking 2 with wire tires is going to be the only best solution. We'll be able to keep it safe from avoiding caught in a 1-minute penalty. So it looks like No Solution is now taking on 3rd place. That will bring Ningling PR in the McLaren 650S group. So it looks like this is going to be having a tough time to be in the chicane. That was pretty excellent close out there. No taking contact at all, but this might give some open space for them. But this will have to proceed onto the last and final corner. Ningling PR could probably have to keep his best out there. Taking a lot of slipstream is important whenever he's going to need to get back onto 3rd place. So it looks like this is going to be having the 4th lap. Only 6 more to go. Just keeping track of the clock, viewers. This one might need to get closer for only 10 minutes since the race began. There you go. Looks like Ningling PR just took 3rd place. So it looks like No Solution is now going to have to take on to 4th place. So it looks like I'm coming in nearby fast. But UTRS is about to be going in for having a 3-way battle. Taking on that corners on turn 3 and 4. Gonna have to proceed onto the next corner to be going right in. I bet Ningling PR could probably have to stay well guarded in 3rd place. He could probably have to take home the bronze whenever it's going to be reached up at the final lap. Just gonna have to keep going by the pace. Just gonna have to stay on the line. Taking some short straight, we'll be doing a little bit more time. There we go. Gonna have to stay on the inside. Looks like Ningling PR could probably take a little outside corner. Bet he could probably have to avoid it. Pretty good out there for Renault Sport and McLaren could be taking the battle for 3rd place. But Porsche could probably might need to keep it up because this is going to have to take for only a usual defense strategy. Oh man, there it goes, folks. Ningling PR just almost barely went off the track and now he's coming back in. Now that was pretty close call out there, so that will bring UTRS and the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport will be going in. Now looks like I'm going on to take 3rd place, viewers. This is going to be a one fast moment out there whenever I probably have to keep it up. Gonna have to take that chicane. This is gonna be a very good distance struggle out there. Oh man, looks like this is gonna be pretty hard to get, and looks like Ningling PR just barely evade my incoming contact, and looks like Dre Hope is now coming in onto 4th place. But wait, Smoking Fast MJ is now coming by as well. So looks like this might have a double company by having 2 Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final Edition Group 4 will be taking on to be in the top 5 position. Look at this, folks. 2 Land Evos are about to be going in to take the next lap, but this is going to be having a one-tough chase to catch up onto McLaren in 3rd place. Looks like Porsche could probably might have a better ways to going in because this is going to be having a one simulation technique to see how these 2 guys can go. But wait, looks like this is going to have to keep it a little bit more careful. Smoking Fast MJ could probably have to stay on to 4th place. This is going to be having a one grueling chase to catch up onto Ningling PR in 3rd place on the McLaren 650S Group 4. Gonna make sure to see how he can do it. Group 4 could probably have a racing technique to go on simulation numbers, but this is going to have to take for only a few focus left to go. And looks like Dre Hope is now coming in. Gonna have to keep it well defended. This is going to be a one tough struggle by taking the next turn. Going a little bit oversteering, and this is going to have to take a little understeering for Dre Hope in 3rd place, and now he's moving on. Now that was pretty awesome out there to see how he can do it. Taking the battle with Land Evos in the Group 4 category was definitely might be a very challenging solution, but it's always having a nice fair competition whenever everybody wants to enjoy it. So here it goes, folks. Looks like Ningling PR could probably have to stay well defended. Smoking Fast MJ could probably do it, and oh man, looks like there it goes, folks. Smoking Fast has now entered 3rd place by having a penalty detected by 1 second. I bet this is going to be having a 4th vehicle to be off the track. Just going to keep it careful, viewers. We just really want this race to be nice and clean. So So it looks like this is going to be going right up ahead, and Ningling PR is about to be going over to enter the pits. This one might leave it to me because this is going to be having a one distance battle to catch up with two Land Evils to be moved on to first and second place. While Resort Crabs and Cosmic Drifter is going in as well, this one might have to leave it to Porsche because this is going to have to take for only a little reinforcement to catch up with several two Land Evils could probably might happen. Taking on that first turn after trying to preventing to be forced off the track at the hairpin. Just gonna have to get a little bit closer to catch up onto Dre Hope. Cosmic Drifter 3 is now coming back onto third place, followed by Resort Crabs in second place. But this is gonna have to take a little bit more hard paces to be out there for Smoking Fast MJ. He's coming in onto the lead. This is gonna have to take for only an oversteer, understeer, that this is gonna have to take a little bit more fine difference to be on the good determination. So it looks like Smoking Fast is now going in to be crossing onto the penalty line to be forced to slow down. I bet he could probably have to take the short recovery. So this might bring Cosmic Drifter 3 to be in second place. There we go. Looks like Alfa Romeo is about to be strikes back onto second place. But earlier that this might be in onto third place. But he still can do it. This is going to have to take for only one chance to do it, for only a mid-engine race car could probably deal with two all-wheel drive Gr.4 cars. Now that was a one epic battle that everybody really wants to have. This is going to have to take for only a lot of precision whenever they had to do for only each skills to go on the limit. So currently onto the 6th lap, only 4 more to go, but this one might have a total time of 12 minutes. This will might give me the time to going over to the pit stop. So this is going to have to calling in to be selected for the next pit stop. So it looks like Drake Hope is about to be going in. This wheel might be going on for round 2. Just gonna have to take that good directional turn and better make sure no refuel needed. This wheel might have tires only because this is going to be having a short race to be having a little endurance. So I hope everybody is taking the pit stop to be available to use for only one time. Very good stop duration and pit time by nearly towards 20 seconds. So that should be good enough. So let's resume the battle, and this is going to be going in onto the second round to catch up onto Dre Hope. Gonna keep going. Just gonna have to take some inside turns to use the apex. Very fine choice by using the Racing Medium compound tires to be selected. So this is gonna have to give enough time to be safe from avoiding the 1-minute penalty. Gotta make sure to see how Smoking Fast MJ could probably stay onto the top 3, while Resort Crabs is now taking the lead. And Cosmic Drifter 3 could probably have to keep going because this is going to be having the best chance for Alfa Romeo, who will be going in to deal with the Mitsubishi. This is going to have to take over only a fine corners yet to go. 3 more to go, and currently onto the 7th lap. Smoking Fast MJ could probably do it because this best leading defense to be going in for having a simulation racing skills to be coming well performed. Gonna have to stay well guarded. I bet this is going to be having the better ways to go on. Ningling PR is going in to take the pace. Gonna have to catch up onto Smoking Fast MJ. McLaren is about to be taking the chase onto Mitsubishi in 3rd place. But this is going to have to deal with the 4th place driver is about to be going in. Gonna have to take that chicane to be coming in onto the next corner by taking the last part. Solid formation on a good clear pass. But this one might brings on the 4th place driver. And there you go, folks. Smoking Fast is in the pits. Bet he can probably have to go with the Racing Medium compound tires along with the 6th place driver, and now differently changed up when several racers are about to be proceed forward onto the next lap to be in the 8th lap. That should do it. So looks like Smoking Fast could probably have to keep it going. This one might have to take that first turn to go right in. Gonna have to keep it a little bit exercise caution. I bet his teammate Hiss definitely might be coming along nicely to see how he can do it. But this is definitely might be a very good way to have a blue Land Evo Gr.4 to be taking part of this video segment. But this was definitely might be very good to see a nice replay to be on the highlights. If anybody could probably like have the best ways to see it, this definitely might be a very good place to be well entertained to see how racers could probably give the time to enjoy with some custom made liveries. So over there onto the third place driver, looks like Ningling PR has finally made it. This will might have to give his best chance out there for the McLaren 650S Gr.4. And luckily Cosmic Drifter 3 is now had to take on second place. This will be having the best chance to catch up onto Resort Craft in first place. But everybody could probably have the best skills to be doing some motivation. This is going to be having a good way to have a nice clean run out there. So close for Smoking Fast MJ. Just gonna have to keep it well monitored, checked whenever it happens to be off the track by having a little mistake. So it looks like Onion 315SX is about to be coming in to pass my position in 6th place. Gonna have to keep well guarded. This will might need to have a little leading chase to catch up to one or of two Land Evos to be in the top position onto the 5 row. But this is gonna be having a 5 row, by that means top 5 positions. Just going to keep going by the pace. Looks like we're about to be going over to the 9th lap. One more to go and this will might have the final lap will be able to begin. Better expect to have the blue flag by taking the signal to be giving a little reminder. There we go, just gonna have to take that first turn. Gonna be doing great out there. I hope Ningling PR could probably have to stay well guarded. Dre Hope is about to be coming in by having an overtake. Smoking Fast could probably have to do it. I bet he could probably might have a little help by giving a little boost by taking the slipstream. Coming in onto the next turn. Make a good steady left before taking the right. I hope McLaren could probably have to stay defended in 3rd place. Looks like this is going to be pretty tough. Looks like Dre Hope is about to be going in and looks like gonna have to take the outside and going on the inside for Ningling PR. And looks like Onion 315SX has passing me onto the inside and looks like a Toyota 86 is about to be going in to reach up onto the top 5 position drivers. This is going to be having a one good chase for the Porsche Cayman GT4 Club Sport with the UDRS livery. Gonna have to take that good speed to be going in by having the next turn to go on the left. Okay, pretty obvious. Better make sure to avoid getting a little bit hit on the contact. Okay, looks like 4th and 5th place driver is now going to have to keep going by the pace. But that was an awesome duel out there, folks. Smoking Fast MJ and Dre Hope in the Land Evo Gr.4 will be taking on the most epic battle whenever they had to reach up onto the top 3 drivers. So this was for Ningling PR by taking the 0.5 second on the penalty. So we're about to be proceed onto the final lap, and this is going to be pretty good out there for Resort Crabs in 1st place, followed by Cosmic Drifter 3 in 2nd place. So now we're already in onto the final lap. Several drivers to be trying to keep their best out there, including 2 drivers in 4th and 5th place by using the Land Evo Gr.4. But this is going to be a one awesome duel for having a nice competition race to be in this moment. So I hope this is going to be pretty awesome out there to have the same color in a different livery. Gonna have to take on the 3rd turn and doing on the 4th corner. Gonna have to get closer to them. But this one might have to give a little bit more, buying some time out there for McLaren to be in 3rd place. It looks like this one might have to proceed for only a few distance left by crossing the penalty line to be forced to slow down. Gonna have to take a little bit more inside to be getting nearby onto 2 Land Evo Gr.4 racers. Dre Hope is now gonna have to take a little bit more assistance to catch up onto Smoking Fast MJ. taking a short recovery for Ningling PR. So it looks like this is going to be doing great out there for Resort Crafts. Could probably have to stay on in first place until Cosmic Drifter 3 might have a good ways to go. Gonna have to keep going because it takes a lot of racing hard work out there. Race car could probably have to deal with some specific corners to be going in onto the Nurburgring. Gonna have to keep going. It looks like Ningling PR could probably have to make their last stand. This is gonna have to get very closer whenever he's gonna have to take home the bronze. And here comes the final stretch, folks. Resort Crowds could probably have to take one last corner. This is gonna be pretty good out there, viewers, and oh man, looks like there it goes, folks. Looks like Ningling PR almost had that moment, and he can probably stay well guarded. And looks like there it goes, folks, and looks like Resort Crafts have taken first place in the 6th round of the 2020 Series Nations Cup. Now that was a very good, most excited race ever of all time. So it looks like Cosmic Drifter 3 has taken 2nd place. Ningling PR took 3rd place. Dre Hope has finally made it in 4th. And even myself to be in 5th place by having a good finish. Now that was pretty awesome out there, folks. What in the most epic battle in the Group 4 category to be at the Nurburgring. So that was pretty challenging out there. So looks like this is definitely might be taking a little resort. So looks like Tahoe just barely took a 1-minute penalty. So just gonna make sure to be reminded, folks, use 2 tires next time to be in a different compound. So this wheel might have to be able to stay safe around, because this is definitely might be what we need to do. So that was a pretty awesome race out there, viewers. Now that was a lot of pretty good, excellent, grueling battle that we just gonna have to do what we, this wheel might have a result to be confirmed. But very good job out there. I just took 5th place by the nice, excellent finish. Gonna have a nice clean race by having a single star earned. But that was pretty excited to see how by taking a lot of earnings by the points. What in the most excited race ever of all time, folks. So we did pretty great out there for having a nice effort to keep going on to the top position. So it looks like this one might have to going over to Resort Craft. Congratulations for the win. His Bernard Sport Magan Trophy 2011 has definitely might be taking the best upper hand for having a mid-engine race car to be taking home the gold. And luckily, this is going to be quite good to see how Dre Hope in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final Edition Group 4 has did pretty well to be in 4th place by the finish. Now, luckily for Smoking Fast MJ, but I cannot believe it. That was a lot of good teamwork out there, because this will be having a good duo where only the same car could probably have to work together as a perfect team. But this wheel might be doing great for the next round. We'll have to proceed for a different category. We'll be moving on. Round 7 is coming up, but the next race is going to be at Suzuka Circuit by having a Group 3 category. Do your best out there, folks. This one might have to take a lot of practice to be in the figure 8 circuit before we will get started to begin. Alright, folks, I hope you're really enjoying watching the race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. Livery blog videos are available to watch anytime you want. This will be the entertainment showcase about different cars with liveries I have been made. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing in the 2020 Series Nations Cup on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.